Hey everyone, Grim here. So, we're doing an episode of Magical Meditations again. Finally, it's been a while. And when I was preparing for this video, I realized that I had done episode 16 and I had done episode 18, but somehow we skipped episode 17. This is supposed to have been episode 17. The Elder episode is technically 18. It's the 18th entry in this book. So today we're doing the 17th entry, which should have been episode 17, Mugwort. The art, as always, is beautiful. So we'll read through it. We'll go through the stuff that I researched, and we'll also talk a little bit about dream catchers, because they're a often appropriated First Nations practice. I believe specifically Ojibwe practice that I believe is a beautiful practice, but I believe it's important to give proper credit. And if you're going to buy a dream catcher, it's very important that you buy one from a First Nations artisan, and not mass produced from a store. So it says, between dreams, Mugwort, Artemisia vulgaris. Mugwort lives in the space between deep rest and waking. She's the daughter of moonlight and protector of those who travel the dream time. Mugwort curls around your mind, whispering your dreams into words and images that you can clutch as you climb levels of consciousness and return to your waking self. While Mugwort's constant vigil makes her a bit waspish and bitter, she knows the many-layered worlds and can guide you through the serpentine paths of the collective unconsciousness. Call on her to guide you through dreams or journey work. If Mugwort appears to you, she's calling you to dip into these subtler realms. The ritual here says remembering dreams. Before sleep, sit on the edge of your bed. Plant your feet on the ground, anchoring into the earth. Stretch tall and imagine starlight reaching for your crown. Set the intention to remember your dreams and call on Mugwort to assist you. If you're able, slip a fresh sprig or some dried mugwort in a pouch or wrapped in cloth or tissue into your pillowcase. Put a journal by your bed, opened to a fresh page. If you wake in the night, jot down anything you remember without turning on the light. Your handwriting will be messy, but you'll lose the dream more quickly if you leave darkness. In the morning, before you're fully awake, lie in bed with your eyes closed and pull your dreams into your conscious mind. Reach for your journal and write them down in the present tense as though they are currently happening. It may take a few days of having the journal by the bed to encourage your subconsciousness to carry your dreams to the surface. Be patient with yourself. For the reflection, it says differentiating dreamscapes. Dreams have different textures which indicate to the initiated whether a dream is simply emptying of the unconscious mind or passage into a different state of consciousness. Think back on your dreaming life. Can you remember dreams that felt different from your usual dreams? Perhaps the color was brighter, or the sequences more realistic. Maybe you heard voices clearly, or felt like you received a message. Maybe you inhabited a body not your own so fully that you could feel the texture of fabric against your skin. Know that there are many different spaces within which you dream. Track their contours and particularities. As you begin to differentiate dream states, you're creating a map of your nighttime journeys that will assist you as you further explore Mugwort's mysteries. It also says nightmares. Bringing lucidity to your dream time can help lay to rest reoccurring night fears. Before you go to bed, choose a superpower that will help you during the nightmare. Picture yourself wielding the superpower you've chosen. Tell yourself that you can call on this superpower while you're dreaming. Neat example? If you have dreams of falling, give yourself the power of flight. If you have chase dreams, give yourself the power of speed. Then turn the chase around and become the chaser. Now, for the magical properties that I was able to find, it says protection, banishment, dream work, lucid dreams, divination, moon magic, fertility, lust, and strength. The medicinal properties, it's good for itching, stomach problems, epilepsy, irregular menstrual cycles, low energy, and anxieties. Warnings, as always, allergies, and potential miscarriage. It could react with anticoagulants, antiplatelets, and NSAIDs, so ibuprofen, for example, naproxen. It is not known to be toxic to pets, but it could cause stomach problems, so that's always an important thing to know if you have furry friends. And then the quote we have, the first time I called myself a witch was the most magical moment of my life. Margot Adler, drawing down the moon. Now, yeah, there it is. I don't have any fresh mugwort. I don't generally have fresh herbs on hand unless they grow in my yard, for example. But I do have a little packet of dried mugwort. Um, it was part of the Samhain herb set from 13 Moons, which is a company that I do really like. We know the gentleman who is the proprietor of 13 Moons. It's an online witch shop, and so I trust that he does a pretty good job. You can kind of see, let's see if I can, there are little white flower buds in among the ground up dried plant matter. So it has white flowers. As you can see in this illustration, that's what it looks like whole. Now, dream catchers. I like dream catchers. I don't personally have any issues with nightmares. I think so. I only have 2 nightmares that I can actually recall. Have had 2 nightmares. One of them has giant spiders. The other is a floor covered with snakes. Suffice to say, I'm not a huge fan of creepy crawly things. And certainly I am no authority on dream catchers or First Nations. It is my understanding that it is acceptable to purchase dream catchers from First Nation artisans. But I did want to address it just because the artwork is very obviously a dream catcher. It is very obviously based on that. And I don't know Maia Toll's background. I don't know if she has any First Nations in her background or anything. It's not my place. But as someone who's using her books as a reference, I do feel like it's important for me to convey to you, the viewer, that dream catchers are an important part of this culture, and it deserves to be treated with respect. So that concludes this episode. As always, please like, subscribe, follow on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I recently posted a new video of Tarot Talks. Hopefully I'll get another one up soon. I'd like to actually do a tarot deck giveaway, but that's going to come with a few more followers, I think. So, as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. And yeah, hopefully we don't ever have another super long hiatus like that. But until next time, this is Grim signing off.